If you watched this newscast last night, we told you a story about opioid misuse and the crisis we're seeing across the nation. Good evening. I'm Joshua. Tonight, Sydney Edwards has a story of a young man who lost his life to a fentanyl overdose. Sydney.
Josh, the Catoosa Rehab Center that you see behind me tells me that nearly half of the patients they treat suffer from an opioid addiction. And Deborah Clark knows all too well what those patients might be going through before they're admitted.
He looked really good.
It was February 24th when Deborah Clark lost her charismatic, fun-loving son, Timothy Charles.
TC was full of life. He was always the light of the room, always had to make everybody smile.
He was 25 years old and had struggled with drug use since his late teens.
I literally couldn't count how many times we've gone to family counseling, drug counseling, personal counseling.
The Clark family believed TC was doing better with his addiction. He had gotten a job and was more involved in his family's life. That was until Deborah got a phone call from her youngest son.
And he said, well, we knew something was wrong with TC last night, and we ended up calling an ambulance, and he had overdosed and he didn't make it.
The family thought TC was playing a trick while his limp body laid on their bathroom floor. A friend at their home performed CPR until an ambulance showed up and took him to the hospital.
They continued CPR and did it for almost a solid hour, but once they lost his heartbeat again, they couldn't get it back.
Deborah says she never imagined losing her son, but now she wants to help others.
They think they're invincible, and they don't realize how bad it really, really is. Like, it really does not take hardly anything at all of that drug to kill them.
Debbie Laudermilk works for Catoosa and has seen firsthand how deadly fentanyl can be.
It's just so disturbing because it's just deadly. I mean, in such small quantities. So that's the message, like you're saying, 3 micrograms of fentanyl can be deadly to somebody.
Deborah says she hopes her son's story reaches someone in need, because if they can save someone from a drug overdose or save them from using fentanyl, then TC did not die in vain. Reporting live in North Chattanooga, Sydney Edwards with News Channel 9.
Thank you, Sydney. Debbie Laudermilk with Catoosa says there's also a new form of fentanyl we should be aware of. Carfentanil has been found in the U.S., even more potent than the drug that took TC's life.